Howdy folks, Justin here for part 3 of our very first Chaos Arena run for a special preview event we got going on. We have Spell Sword we're playing, a little bit on the controlling end. Cards you can't see underneath Piercing Javelin are Shadowfen Priest, Tusked Bristleback, 2 Golden Saints, Cinch Tiger, Nahag Leave, and Swamp Leviathan. Playing against Wuji Games 1. Having a great time so far. I have to say, this has been a really fun experience. Love that art, by the way. That is spectacular. Oh, no. Okay, so both players start with a Mysterious Staff in play. That's a Wabbajack. And King of the Hill, whenever you summon a creature with power 5 or greater here, draw a card. Or it has guard, one of the two. We'll find out here in a second. This hand looks great. Give it guard. Okay. I'm satisfied with my 1/1 with lethal. Save that Wabbajack for later. We actually have a Shadowfen Priest too, so if he gets a little happy with removing that, if he's slow about using it, we will have ample opportunity to remove it if we draw that card. All right. What do we have here? Bandari Bruiser.
Confound you!
Let's get some Wabbajack action. That's an upgrade. That's definitely an upgrade. Pretty exciting there. Wuji Games is playing Monk, which is interesting. Monk is a real hit or miss for me in Arena. Can be great or it can be awful. Might have to Wabbajack that. But that seems so risky. What if we just put that on there? Yeah. Yep. I like the look of that. We're going to go ahead and drop both of these over here just so we can definitely remove that. Because that is obviously getting out of control. But I don't mind taking 7 here. I mean, two draws, 2 chances at a prophecy seems pretty fantastic. If we hit a Piercing Javelin, we will just play it. So we can try to keep this lane on lockdown. Okay.
Leave this place.
Yep. There we go. Perfect. I don't feel like that's a waste just because this gets us pretty solidly in control of this lane for right now. And then we're in Imperial Reinforcements over here. Gain life and Wabbajack a token.
And he will have it.
It's a good creature. It's definitely a good creature. Oh, you know what we're going to do instead is remove that Wabbajack, right? Yeah, that has to be the play, I assume. This is so good too, though. Oh man, I just don't know what to do. Yeah, let's remove his Wabbajack.
You must be cleansed.
Let me lighten your load.
Give that fella guard there.
Your death is my command.
Awesome. That's a nice Wabbajack you had there, son. It's a shame something happened to it. We don't really get too... Okay, execute. We don't get too punished by a Thieves' Den right now either, because we're pretty solidly in control of this board. Okay. Well, that having guard is not the best thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah. Let's... I'm fine with just removing it like this. It's not ideal, but I think we're gonna be okay.
Let me lighten your load.
Then let's Wabbajack this into something else.
An unfortunate mistake. unfortunate mistake.
Okay. Well, that's pretty sad. That's a pretty sad turn of events there. We can drop a Swamp Leviathan and give it guard. Seems alright. One shot left on our Wabbajack. So far, we did not profit a whole lot from our Wabbajacking. There's something just not quite coming together with our Wabbajacking. It's like our Wabbajacking is off, you know. I just
This day shall be
trying my best, so. That's pretty good. We're just going to go ahead and kill that, though. Golden Saint, it's a shame about the size of that lane.
Die, Outlander.
We'll go ahead and hit him for 5. Triggered a prophecy, it's unfortunate.
They make it too easy.
Okay. I think we still just drop the Swamp Leviathan. If he has a piercing javelin, it's gonna be ugly for us, but not the end of the world. We'll save that Wabbajack still. Piercing javelin though would be worst case scenario. Not super unlikely either. I mean, like, we have 3 piercing javelins ourselves.
By the egg, a fine battle.
Did I just lose somehow?
The battle is
No.
yours. By the egg.
By the egg, a fine battle. Cool. Alright. Well, we are chugging along here in Chaos Arena and having a great time. These effects have been a lot of fun. Each starting with a Wabbajack's a cool one. Alright, 4 wins, 1 loss. Let's hop back in, keep this going. Let's drive this one at the end. This video will be the conclusion, no matter what happens, of our first Chaos Arena run. The Shivering Isles are wonderful, except when they are horrible. Then they are horribly wonderful. You know, I used to live in Brooklyn, and that's a good way to describe the neighborhood I lived in. I lived in Bushwick. You know, not a bad area by any stretch of the imagination, but not, you know, it was horribly wonderful a lot of the time. The 2 communities of Sheogorath's Shivering Isles are known as Mania and Dementia. I have relatives who live in those those fine communities. Oh, what an absolute blast. Enjoying this deck a lot. Definitely going to try something different for the next one. I've really been enjoying Spell Sword in Arena lately. Primarily in solo, where I've spent a lot of my time in solo arena lately. But actually, hold on, I have to sneeze. I apologize. Okay. Sorry about that. We're going to continue with our regularly scheduled Wabbajacking. The Wabbajacking is back on. Alright. Hope everyone's winter is going well. My winter has been... It doesn't feel like winter here. It snowed a couple times, but you know, living in Denver, you sort of expect a little more winter wonderland and a little less... This looks like, you know, late October, or, you know, it just hasn't been great. Where are my preview community players? So Dawnstar Healer, I think, is one of the best cards in yellow. I mean, there are a lot of great yellow cards in Arena, but I think Dawnstar Healer is just spectacular. And I'm really happy to have one of those. Its ability to pull you out of bad situations is unparalleled. SNAXXIMAN 1, awesome. Big fan of Snaxy. We got a little temple here. Gladiators are going to start some play, damaging each player every turn, and when I summon a creature here, I gain 1 health. Awesome. Let's do this. That seems essential. Yeah, his hand's alright. We don't have a 2-drop, but I think I'm okay with that. Gladiators Arena, huh?
Greetings.
Greetings.
So you don't want to be player 1 here, do you? Because you take more damage from Gladiator Arena? Do I understand that correctly? Okay. Well, we will drop our little friend there and grant him a prophecy. See how bad of a move that was here in a second. But yeah, Dawnstar Healer seems like it's going to be doing a lot of work here.
If I fall, the hiss.
Okay, Fighters Guild recruit's cool. We're going to play Dawnstar Healer over here. Right? Well, at 4 Magicka, you can't charge out a creature to kill this. Unless it's the 1/1 lethal snake, so I think that's okay.
I've got you covered.
This way we get a nice shot at a prophecy here ourselves next turn. Thanks to Gladiator Arena. Uh-oh.
Khajiit is a five-clawed killer.
That could be problematic. Haunting Spirit doesn't answer it. Pack Wolf doesn't answer it. So we're going to have to play the Stone Tooth Scrapper. It trades most favorably with that.
Don't mess with me.
Yeah.
Who's causing trouble?
Seems alright. Now if he can slap Lifelink on this thing, if he can, oh, that's magic, I'm sorry. If he can slap Drain on this thing, we're going to have a serious problem on our hands.
Finish this. Time to finish this.
Yep. Some sort of guard creature. We're banking on some of our javelins doing some work here for us if we can't make this trade happen. What do we got?
My sword hand itches.
Okay.
They make it too easy.
Alright, he's going all in over here. So we need to, well, we got Piercing Javelin. Okay.
Pollock, guide me.
Trade into there. Gain ourselves a little bit of life.
Don't mess with me.
Cool. So what are we afraid of here? Leaf Lurker would be pretty bad, although we're in a pretty good position.
Khajiit has had enough.
That's cool. That'll get us a trigger, a prophecy chance. Stalwart ally. Uh-oh.
I will be your shelf and keep
And it worked! What a disaster. And a young mammoth. Okay, so he's clawing back in this over there. There's our young mammoth, so we can lay down 2 3-drops. Seems pretty good.
Pollock, guide me.
Yeah. Just gonna contest this. I can see the argument for pushing damage over there, but I kind of want to get this killed, and yeah, that might have been the wrong move. I just valued that life gain I got from there and the ability to remove this stuff. So he should go like here and like here maybe? And that trades into that and buffs that, which makes it a great silence target. Not great for me. I should have pushed the damage over there now that I think about it. You could get greedy and go here, here, and does he have the silence effect then? Is that what's going on? In which case we wanted to hit here to minimize our loss. Yeah. What do we got? What do we have? We do have Nahag leave to follow up next turn, or alternatively, Pack Wolf
face my blade.
Ardon Paladin. That's interesting.
Pollock, guide me.
It's pretty good.
Hiding will not save you.
We don't want to gain that 1 life because we want to trigger a prophecy, potentially, over here. What is in store for us now? The desperation move at this point is to dump creatures over here, try to gain enough incidental life. You know, a pair of Fighters Guild recruits over here would be great for our opponent. if we didn't have Aerostorm in hand. But by stacking our creature over here, it sort of means that if he has those guard creatures, he has to put them over here instead of in the lane they'll gain him life. I'm double two-fisting it with the coffee here today because I am jazzed up and ready to play some Chaos Arena. What do we have? Okay. So let's do the math. We put him to 6, and we put him to 2. That's the safest way.
By the
fine
egg,
display.
a fine battle.
Cool. Alright. Man, seeing that experience bar again really makes me wish that I was gaining levels still in this game, because you know the rewards all the time are just spectacular, and I miss that.
A victory! Oh, you haven't been cheating, have you?
Alright, let's do another one.
Another delightful
Keep
murder
it going.
show.
Alright. Man, I already know that I'm gonna be sad when Chaos Arena is over. The effects seem balanced enough so far that no one player has. It's not like you know, one player gets a distinct advantage. It doesn't seem. It seems like you know, there was the one where you shuffle in minions into your deck, which I can see. You know, maybe you get, I don't know, 3 Tazcads and you're playing a deck that can make it to the late game. But I'm gonna be sad when this is over for sure. I'm having a good time with this. What do I want to see now? I want to see the one, just for the chaos purposes, I want to see the lane effect where when you summon a creature here, attach a random equipment to it. That seems like it would be a lot of fun. What else am I looking forward to? Sorry to keep getting distracted like this. There we go. So like I was talking about my diabetes, I just got a new insulin pump that has a continuous glucose monitor plugged into it, and I'm still learning how to use all this thing. Yeah. So I'm making sure that I get enough insulin in me. Says I'm doing good. Okay. So apparently everything is alright. Alright, anytime a storm is coming, Sheogorath can be summoned with an offering of yam, lettuce, and soul gems. That's actually how I get summoned. I used to drive to work, and then I just told my boss, I was like, look, here's what you do. You stand in front of a mirror. He's like, are you familiar with the legend, really, Beetlejuice, where you say his name 3 times? Like he's my boss, like, yeah. I was like, look, you just put a stack of yams and some soul gems, and you say my name 3 times, I appear. So that is how I travel to work now. I save a lot of time doing that. Sheogorath likes to ride narwhals, sleep in honeycombs, and drink baby's tears. Me too, man, me too. What cards am I not satisfied with in our list? I think Tusked Bristleback is pretty good. It's pretty boring, but it's pretty good. I like all these cards pretty well, actually. You know, the 2 Deadly Draugrs, this is obviously a pretty terrible top deck later in the game, but gets a lot of work done. And it's worth pointing out in Chaos Arena, a lot of these lanes, and I mentioned this in my first impressions video, in Chaos Arena, when I was talking about these lane effects, having low drop creatures can be pretty valuable, so you can exploit some of these things, like they get ward, they get equipment when you play them there, you gain life, this, that, and the other. You summon copies of them. You know, summoning 2 Deadly Draugrs into you summon an additional copy of the first creature you play here. Pretty priceless. The Mad God is a family title. Oh.
Happy birthday.
Playing against CVH. Awesome. Let's do this. Looks like fun. That's what I did back before I got sober. That was me. Swap decks with your opponent and see what it's like to battle yourself. Oh god, I hope he has a good deck. When you summon a creature here, deal 1 damage to your opponent. Oh my god, this is going to be awful. What is this? What is this nonsense?
Greetings.
Oh, jeez. My deck is so solid. Like, I'm gonna lose so hard. Yeah, Deadly Drogger. Getting it done. Yeah, we'll go Cutpurse into Profiteer into Scouting Patrol. Should be interesting. Learn a little bit about how CVH drafts, right? This is a good experience for me. Lurking Crocodile, okay. That's pretty sad. Nimble Ally.
Gadget has had enough.
I wonder if he thinks he can trigger that, or if he just picked it because the other picks weren't great. So, pretty good board presence. Should be able to remove that. Man, he better have an answer in Nahug leaving his deck.
Who's causing trouble?
Oh, this is so sad. This is just so sad. Ravenous Crocodile. What is this trash? Oh, man.
You won't foil my plan. Ifra stands with me.
No trigger. That eats that. Now the question now is, do I Frenzied Witchman that thing into that? Or do I just go face? Ravenous Crocodile. What is this? What is this? This is the wrong crocodile. Oh god. Imperial Reinforcements.
Your orders.
Pretty good. Pretty goddamn good.
Impressive. My thanks is yours.
Jeez. This hot garbage. We gotta clean that up. That leaves us with a 2-drop Scouting Patrol. Or Ravenous Crocodile, huh?
Into the breach. The forest is ours. Soldiers report.
Your orders.
Oh, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Look at that. He's got a fistful of cards. I have a Ravenous Crocodile and a Pack Wolf in my hand. There's got to be, I mean, like, I have to take a little satisfaction knowing that I'm losing to my own deck, right? I mean, this is my draft skills that are coming back to bite me in the ass. Thanks, Jagroth. I do all this work for you, and I praise you regularly, and this is how I'm rewarded. Yep. Ravenous Crocodile.
Acknowledged.
That's where you came from.
He's gonna play Nahug Leave over here next turn. Oh, this deck. Aerostorm? Please tell me I'm getting Aerostorm. Oh god. CVH, I need to know why you took Ravenous Crocodile in a deck where none of your creatures can survive it. At least we have good avatars, right? We've always had that in common, CVH and I. We choose the right avatar. Which raises a question, right, now that I'm thinking about avatars. Why is James Cameron's Avatar the highest grossing film in history? I mean,
Got you covered.
is Fern Gully in space, like, that impressive? I don't know. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool little trick there, buddy. Here's what we're gonna do.
Your orders.
All right. Well, I've been betrayed by my deck. And by this Ravenous Crocodile, who's offering me no synergy and incentive to play him. You know, CVH probably doing the same thing, though. He's probably looking at my deck thinking, what is this garbage? Yeah. Oh man, do I put Nahagleave here? I don't know. I just don't know. Suppressed. How dare you?
Don't miss. Who's causing trouble?
Yeah, Stone Tooth Scrapper. Oh man, I'm gonna get boned so hard. What is this crap? I don't understand, CVH. I don't understand. Piercing Javelin. Come on, man. Piercing Javelin one of these creatures. I dare you. It'll totally be worth it. He's going to gain so much life next turn that...
Into the breach.
Yeah, I stand no chance of winning this game anymore.
The cheat is ready to help.
These cards are such dumpster tier cards. Okay.
Hold your position.
Yeah. Go full rune breakage, man. I got nothing. My creatures are all such trash. I know you have Piercing Javelin in hand because you got so many of them.
Don't miss.
Yeah.
Moloch diamond.
Yeah. A Nazi. Piercing Javelin. What a joke. Okay, can I kill him? That's my question now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Holy crap.
Forward. March.
Acknowledged. Into the breach. My claws are sharp.
By the egg of fine.
I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. Alright, well, that was interesting, right? My deck versus your deck. That is such a cool thing. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I'm editing my video in the background real quick. Divine Conviction. Oh my god, the cost increases now when you upgrade it. Alright. Let's rock and roll and do some more. So we're at 6 wins now? Alright, let's bring it home. We even beat our own deck. That is that's the skill level we're at today. This is so fun. I'm definitely enjoying this. I think he actually got suppress value there too. I do feel a little bit bad about Shadowfen priesting that dude's Wabbajack in that one. You know, that's kind of a low blow, but this has been great. So here's the deck list. If you haven't seen it, I've been just decided to start in this video at this point for some reason. The cards under Piercing Javelin that you can't see are a Shadowfen Priest, a Tusked Bristleback, a Golden Saint, 2 Golden Saints, I'm sorry, a Sench Tiger, a Nahagleave, and a Swamp Leviathan. So far, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I can imagine situations where I'm, you know, like 3 turns in a late game in a row drawing Deadly Draugrs and Deathless Draugrs, and that would be a real Draugr. I would not be excited about that happening. But yeah, so far so good. Let's go ahead and start uploading now. Let's get this arena run finished off first. You must not dare to interrupt Sheogorath because only he can interrupt himself, which he does often. Cool. If you haven't done it yet, I encourage you to check out Sandra, my girlfriend. She does a lot of the editing, a lot of the production work, and a lot of the spiritual, moral, and artistic guidance on this channel. I encourage you to check out her links that are in the description of every video. She has a website where she features some of her paintings, some of her photography. There's a store where she sells prints of some of her work, including a great photograph of Celine the cat, who, if you watch this channel, you know makes semi-regular appearances. Yeah, and her Instagram, of course, is on there as well. Some pretty cool stuff on there, photos of tattoos we've gotten, stuff like that. So definitely worth a look if you like artistic things. Mad God, oh, here I get to see this. Mad God is a family title that Sheogorath passes down from himself to himself every few thousand years. That's cool. I gotta say, my favorite part of this screen is these cheeses. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be, if that's a cucumber with a hood on or something. It's funny, speaking of cucumbers, I had to take a class where I learned how to, just a weekend class, where I learned how to teach sexual education. Called Immunity, Infectious Disease, and Addiction. You know, so specifically teaching about infectious diseases and safe sex to people in a drug rehab setting. And for the demonstration, we had to learn the proper way to put on a condom for those who didn't know how to do it. We had to bring in, and these are all adults, these are grown people, professionals in this field. We had to bring in cucumbers and put put condoms on them. That was a real hoot. All right. Well, let's get this going. I'm really I'm having such a good time. This can't stop. I need more Chaos Arena. I think next time. I don't want to draft next time. I sort of drafted a mid-range sort of deck here. You know, obviously Naha Gleave and Golden Saints and the Cinch Tiger lend themselves to a more controlling strategy. But my only real way to get there, to the point where I can take advantage of those, is my life gain cards. You know, the Paladin, the Healer, the... I guess that's really it as far as life gain goes, Paladin and the Healer. But I got a lot of guard creatures, right? I got a lot of, early good removal creatures, Deadly Draugrs, 3 CVH Soldiers, Arrow Storm. As far as removal goes, I'm packed full of removal with between the Arrow Storm and the 3 Piercing Javelins. Not to mention the Shadowfin Priest and Suppress for silence effects. This is a blast. I'm really enjoying this. I can't wait to share these videos with y'all. It looks like the December monthly card reward has been released too. So I'll make sure to get a video made of that today where we can talk about that and how I feel about that. Ooh, DCDEACON. Awesome. We haven't played in a while. This is a good final boss for us, right? Guards here are +2/+2. Cool, we got a bunch of guards. I don't like this. I guess we'll keep hunting spirits. Pretty greedy. Lead with the mammoth, hopefully. So guards get +2/+2. We want some of those CVH Soldiers.
Greetings.
Let's do this.
Well met, marsh friend.
One of the cool things about closed beta was that DCDEACON was always on the ladder. You know, you saw him playing all the time, and it was really cool to be that involved in the game he's making. So.
My Arcane beard. This day will be mine.
Okay, we will still lay down the young mammoth. It's just a better play than Haunting Spirit, I think, in this case. Certainly better than Pack Wolf.
The forest is my strength and my courage.
It's pretty good. Ooh, and it gets +1/+1.
Impressive for one without scales.
Fortunately, we have 6/1/1 token critters to follow it up. Alright.
You're with me, soldier.
What is this? Is this a theme deck? Am I being trolled right now?
Confound you!
That's gonna eat all of these. That is so terrible. I actually need to Piercing Javelin that.
I hear and obey. Acknowledge. I hear and obey.
My thanks is yours.
Well, I'm not proud of that move, but it had to be made. Next turn we can Kvatch Soldier, get our buff on, and Hunting Spirit. That's the first time I have ever Piercing Javelin a North Point Herald token. That is pretty funny. Okay, Slaughterfish spawning. Do you have a guard creature to protect that too? Enchanted Flight. I'm being trolled. I know I'm being trolled. Being trolled so hard.
Awaiting orders.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to contest that, unfortunately for us. Oh man, not looking good. He's ahead on cards. He's got better cards. We do have Cinch Tiger, which would be a monster over here. We also have the option of Pack Wolf, Kvatch Soldier. Yes, draw us a card, DCDEACON. So the play next turn, if these creatures survive, is to swing into there first, because one of these then will be able to remove that more cleanly. Aerostorm, not great right now. Crushing Blow, how dare you? How dare you? You have a Suppress? Actually, I would take a Suppress right now. I would love a Suppress. Okay, so does he have Char's Reaper in hand? Is that what's happening? Apology accepted, my friend.
I hear and obey.
Into the breach.
Okay. I think that plays around. I think that plays around Char's Reaper the best, which is why that move would make sense to me. You know, you can still Reaper over here, but still getting that off the table, which is pretty high priority at the moment. And I swung because Golden Saint, right? Getting Golden Saint on the table would be huge right now. Now, if he has Leaf Lurker, we're in some serious trouble. Okay. Mountain Tyrant. Okay. So, we need to swing and drop Golden Saint. And
Nicely done. My thanks.
I think we leave that there. You can trade that in there and that in there, but I think that's okay. Oh my god, the Endless Enchanted Plates. Now even silencing it doesn't do much for us. This is quickly getting utterly ridiculous. So if we silence this, go face for 9, then we can drop quite a bit on the board. I like that.
You must be cleansed. I hear and obey.
Awaiting orders.
Hopefully put him into the kill zone. Which I guess is 11 right there. Oh, come on now.
I will be your
This has to be a theme deck. There's no way you draft all these guard creatures and then play me on this field, right? No way. No way. Oh, this is brutal. This is so brutal. Dawnstar Healer's not going to do anything. Okay. We can play all these cards, so I guess we should.
Acknowledged. Mother of mud. Into the breach.
Hear and obey.
Do we just push damage?
I've got you covered.
Mother of mud.
This isn't great. We no longer have, we don't have access to lethal. Nor do we have any charge creatures or reach of any kind in the deck. Yeah. Yep. You have a, Lurking Mummy. Come on! What is this deck?
Try this on for size.
So we need Piercing Javelin. I guess Suppress is alright. Sort of.
Don't miss.
It doesn't win us the game, nor do we really have a route to victory at this point, except sneaking creatures into the Shadow Lane.
My thanks is yours.
I've never seen so many guard creatures in a deck, though, and we're running a ton of guard creatures. Yep. 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 Okay. Do you have a Snake Tooth Necklace now? 10 more Swift Claw. Okay, so we need a creature we can put over here, and we need it now. And then following that, we need to draw Piercing Javelin to remove the inevitable guard creature. There we go.
I will be your shell and keep you safe.
What is this bullshit?
The longer the odds.
So we need to put a creature here. That's a creature with 2 power, that's fine.
I stand
Now we need to draw... We already used both our silence effects, so now we have to Piercing Javelin that creature. Yep.
Time to finish this.
Draw me some cards, man. Come on, please. Please draw me some cards. Yeah. Keep drawing cards. Okay, how many cards we got left? 13. Yep, one more. Come on.
These are Khajiit streets.
Yep.
My Arcane Beard.
Yep.
This day will be mine.
There's no way we win anymore.
By the egg of fine battle.
This day shall be Arcane Beard. This day will be mine.
Wow, what a deck. I guess it couldn't be that easy, right? Couldn't be that easy.
Bark and burn.
What a game.
By the egg of fire.
Yep. Okay, so 6-2, final game no matter what happens right now.
And vomit it into the ever
Let's hope something good happens to us. Charmer, cool, I love this guy's stuff.
This should be good.
What do we got this time?
I told you to get bloody.
Come with bottles. Ooh, and Hall of Mirrors. When you summon a friendly creature here, if you don't have one there already, copy it. Let's do it. Let's get stupid. Yeah, we'll definitely take 2 Bruma armors. That seems like it gets nuts in multiples. These bottles, though. These bottles are going to screw me up so badly.
Greetings.
We do have...
You walk on warm
we do have
sands.
Shadowfen Priest to remove it.
Destruction is at
Brutal
hand.
Ashlander.
Your destruction is at hand.
What is it? This synergy. And you don't even have the dignity to hit one of those, huh? That's brutal.
Die, Outlander.
Okay,
Die,
I'll take your
Outlander.
prophecy. I'm not playing it. Alright, we will elixir out at Bruma armor. Oh man, all 3 piercing javelins. Perfect.
I stand to serve.
Oh, come on now. Swing here.
Die, Outlander.
It's pretty good. Oh no. Oh god, don't trigger.
Let's shed some light on the problem.
Jesus.
Let's shed some light on the problem.
Impressive for one without scales.
You have this one's gratitude. Your death is my command. Steadfast, brothers.
Okay. So he's got a fistful of fireballs. God, this is awful. This is awful.
I have you now.
What do you got now? You've got to be kidding me.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Oh, this is so brutal. Trade both of them in, firebolt one of them down twice, and drop a 3-drop. Lesser Ward. You have 2 lesser wards. Okay. Man, if we could only trigger Golden Saint, how glorious would that be? Yeah, unfortunately there's no way we can. We'll just take 2 Golden Saints over here, I guess. So we got a janky Golden Saint trigger there. Yeah. Man, if it wasn't for this Hall of Mirrors, this hand would be spectacular, right? Because we just remove. This is so bad, though. Ice Wraith? No way. No way do I let you keep Ice Wraith. Okay. So maybe here in a second we can trigger our second Golden Saint if we ever draw that.
Shall we begin?
Oh no.
Awaiting orders.
I was going to snipe my wolf. See, I don't mind him going face here. I could use some cards besides Piercing Javelins. Although we can cast 2 of them next turn, which is kind of cool. Might be necessary when he drops down 2 Indral Archmages. I guess it doesn't even... If he drops 2 Indral Archmages, we're so screwed.
Your time has come.
There's
Okay.
more to come.
Okay. 2 Tigers? That would be a complete disaster. Ice Storm. Okay. Nice work, Sniper Bottle.
Awaiting orders.
You gonna do? Is it gonna be reciprocal? Okay. Well, we got javelins for days. We got our threats set up nicely on both sides of the board. We kind of want this to die, actually. I mean, first, obviously, we need to draw a playable creature, but... You get it
Let's
again?
do this.
Okay.
By the eighth,
Thank God.
they will meet their makers.
Alright, we only have 10 on board. Okay, now we're looking even worse. So we need any good creature here, right? Suppress, how dare you. And it's gonna hit that. No, it's not.
I hear and obey.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. He can't trigger anything goofball over here. We have piercing javelin for anything horrible. Oh, the Nahag leave value is real. God, please.
They'll never outsmart me.
That's a little frightening, actually. Slaughterfish spawning is kind of sad, too. We can silence it, though.
I hear and obey. Hiding will not save you. Hiding will not save you.
Okay. What you got? It started with Nahag leave. It looks like it's going to end with Nahag leave, although I could be wrong.
Fight for all Skyrim.
Wow. Almost, man, almost. God, that was scary. That was super scary.
By the egg, a fine battle.
I have to say,
Been an engagement.
Chaos Arena has been a glorious experience. I have enjoyed every minute of this. Playing against these guys, you know, other people making content for the game, playing with these lane effects has just been so much fun. This is so much more fun than I ever would have guessed it would be. Ooh, title. The Chamberlain of Sheogorath, complete a Chaos Arena deck. Alright. Well, so this isn't my account. This is a test account that I was given access to in order to preview this event. But just to see what sort of stuff we get from Chaos Arena rewards, let's go ahead and open these up, even though I don't get to keep them. And we are not done, not by a long shot. We are going to be keeping this up all day.
Good show. Well played. Bravo. Enormous blocks of cheese and baggy drawstring pants for everyone.
150 gold. Adoring fan because this account's never won an arena. And let's open these packs up. Ooh, that's a new effect. I like that. Cool. Ooh, golden healing potion. I wish I was getting that actually because that's full value disenchant right now. Soul trapping. I really like that new look though. Stone Colossus. Awesome. Alright, well hey, thanks for joining me for our very first Chaos Arena run. There's more to come. I hope you guys are as excited about playing this for this week as I am. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.